Okay, so just beat up on the general. Confirmation that Isabel is his daughter. And the angel, Dame Aelin, is Isabel's friend. Really good friend, if you know what I mean. And this is currently in our camp. We're supposed to be resting. We got a lot of talking to do. How's the owlbear doing? I want to talk to you in a little while.
Smell very delicious,
Oh, nothing
but I
new
will
here.
not bite you.
So, let's talk of these two.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
What is it?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Couldn't have done it without you. I'd have taken gold over a prayer. Where is the silver light, the moon magic?
Listen to the subtle vibrations of the Moon Maiden thumping within your heart chambers, friend. She works her magic there. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
Still a great deal about you I don't know. How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead Three?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
How did you come to be trapped in Shadowfell? You and Isabel seem to have a lot of history.
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
You've got some anger. Not issues, just anger.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
Aliens didn't have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Saruna came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Certainly, there's magic in the look. I certainly believe you were starstruck, at least. Haha. No, but it sounds like you do. Certainly, there's magic in the
That's
look.
exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Become the chosen of Merkel. Only a monster would rip his own daughter from the grave. Did he shout boo?
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable, so you lied about who you were. Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Okay, so that part's over for now. Skimpy. These are actually gimpy skeletons. Those belong to Will, right? Yeah, Will's the one who brought them back. Or brought them to the fight.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
There's a cult that has Ravengard. Where did they take him? What do you know about Gortash and Orin? Laura said you can save what led to your pact in exile. It's time I know the whole truth. Sure, let's do that one.
Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Give my life if it meant keeping the residents safe. I wouldn't give up my soul if that's what you're getting at. The place could burn to cinders for all I care.
As would I. And more.
I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
Aw. Fail. What's the cult of the dragon? Never heard of them.
A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Sure, why not?
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Zora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Well, why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
You're not a warlock anymore. Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do. You took on 25 cultists on your own. I find that hard to believe. And what about your father, the Grand Duke? Or one?
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Brave, what you did for the city. Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the Cult of the Dragon? And what about your father?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
About your father?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
It was brave what you did for the city.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right.
Why it was... Oh, whatever. Return to the subject
I
later.
understand.
Cult has Raven Guard. Where would they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
I'm furious here, father, for throwing you out of the city. You talked about your father, but you're not your mother. Why is that? I think I'm furious.
No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst. And Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
You miss your father.
More than you know. The better question is, Did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
You talked about your father, but not your mother. Why is that?
Because there's nothing to tell. She died when I was born. As a boy, my bond with father was too deep to miss the mother I never had. Now, well, I'd be lying if I said I'd never thought about my mother. What life would have been like if she'd lived. Maybe I'd be living in the city. Maybe I'd never have been forced into this cursed pact. But there's no use lingering on maybes. My mind is on the stories of today and tomorrow, not those of yesterday.
Okay, and then we have to talk to Gale wherever he's hiding. Gale, where are you? Oh, I thought you wanted to talk to me.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
About that night we spent together. Is Mistra always such a demanding goddess? How are you feeling? It might be easy facing the possibility of death. I need you to remain in my camp for... why is she such a demanding
He
goddess?
expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me.
So you think?
She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
We didn't spend the night together. I hate to break it to him. We didn't actually do that. How are you feeling? It can be easy facing the possibility of death.
Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Get this out of the way.
Please, there is little more to be said on the subject. The best thing you and I can do is march on towards whatever awaits us. The end may be close. Time to reap what we have sown.
Okay. Well, we still haven't rescued really a whole lot of people, have we? How's she gonna feel about this stuff? Hey, Taco, welcome back.
Broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
Picture with a single egg. No, just cutting out. Crash training room was eliminated. Talk about us. Have you thought about making use of the plan? No. I don't really care about that stuff. We're way past that stuff.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Fire stuff. How much money do you have this time? 500. Pretty nice. She carry anything good to sell? Blade of oppressed soul. So this is a longsword, yeah. So we don't need that one anymore. Did I give her a shield to carry around, or is somebody else carrying it? 63. The penumbral armor. This is light armor. What are we carrying this around for? Stealth tier. Well, oh, well, obscure the wear against plus their bonus to stealth checks. Yeah, we're good. Shield we're supposed to compare. So Shield of Devotion, which he's currently using, versus Kethric's Shield, which is... Yeah, Shield of Devotion is better. So we can give this one to use if she needs it. Can we give it to him? No, can't do it yet. Heavy crossbow one, don't need that. Wow, we have a lot of water. No. No. Iron branded shield +1. Oh, not as good as what he's already using. Absolute protector. This one actually with the fire shield chill thing, that might be more useful to what's her face. This rapier that we never gonna use. Oh, 700. So we don't need to sell everything. Okay, so what do you have to sell? Actually, how much money does he have? 135. Oh, the mines. Good enough. Our chests and stuff.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Need more scrolls. Yes, he said.
Defender of the people.
Either, so send it to camp. Heavy armored, no. Lae'zel's the only one who can actually wear that. So now the shields. Let's give that to Sal. This one storage for now, I guess. Email +2. And armor, this is superior material, disadvantage in stealth checks, no AC bonus from dexterity. Boo. Weight back. Yeah, it should be with Gimpy, but she doesn't want to give it up.
Looking ahead.
Gimpy, all your stuff, all your Scroll of Revivify. I don't think we need 6 of these. So, can you make out of alchemy? Suspensions. Vitriols. Weave moss. Sublimates. Autumn crocus. Crocus. I don't know how to say that. Crocus? Crocus, crocus, something like that. Potions. Any good healing potions yet? Serpent Fang Toxin. More poisons for us to use. Simple Toxin. No, can't make that. Battle Mage's Power. What does this do? Waxes and from within with a piercing light. Mage hunting net. What? So when he just got latest, we're gonna give this to Gale for fun, and we'll give those to Lae'zel. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to whatever we're supposed to do next. Time to go to rest or go to bed. Pixie is so upset. Poor Pixie.
One day I'll catch a break.
Dead.
I am not. Amicus animae. Yes, undead. Macte.
Step by step. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Do we not have a bug with Gale again?
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long, and I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands.
What are you talking about?
The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place you look? Oh, sorry, hiccuping.
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Leathery sects are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
It? Okay.
The pride of the gate.
Like, no, we want aid just for fun. Yeah, so.
Heading out.
Like your mind.
Well, that ends.
Once you dead.
Not as bad as it could have.
Nathaniel. I had to look after him. Without him, I wouldn't have lasted long.
We can just fast travel, right? Where's the sound still? Guess we need to go up there. Sort of the way out. Anything in here? Suspicious sounds. There was no idea why that's still there. I have a little bit of running by going here right away. Okay, so we want to head north and to the west. Maybe. Looks like that's the way we're going, at least.
Moving in.
Do we still need the lantern is the question. And through here, of course. Snow. Oh, this is the graveyard. I don't know if we want to go through there. Where we came. This way. If we can, of course. Which looks like we might be able to.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
The psionic detector is sounding. Vlaakith's warriors are upon us.
It looks fine. Okay, it wasn't.
Kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Who are you? Good, thank you. Yeah, good, thank you. Why are they after us still? Thought we were done.
Don't waste a step. Better be cautious.
A shot. So, there's our mark. Oh, we haven't done a... Oh, whatever. Look, it's a crit. Look, you died.
Tale for the ages.
Oh, there's something right here. I didn't realize there was somebody right here. Grease him up. Oh, look, they fell over.
Victory awaits.
Smack that around. Action. What's this? Howl of the Dead. Oh, bone chilling that numbs all nearby creatures. No. Action surge. Get some more swings going. Almost dead.
Battle favors the fearless.
Yeah, that's what every good cleric does. Smack one on the ground. Really?
I will take the artifact for my queen.
Ow. Arm didn't work. Leave me alone. I don't deserve this. Can't reach? What do you mean can't reach?
Another step forward.
Right there. Of course he's too far. No target, but I want to throw it on the fire, or the grease. Damn it. Buried. None of our friends are standing on the grease, it looks like, so let's, sure this won't hurt.
Dice roll in my favor.
Dude. He has a spell he can use to protect himself, right? Your image. There we go.
Swift and lethal.
No? Oh, the delay. Shove him. It didn't mean for you to walk into the fire to do that, but whatever.
This is my time.
Here's your mace. It's laying on the ground somewhere. Oh, you only picked it up. You didn't actually equip it. Whatever. This turn. Let's throw out a heal. You know, this charm thing ain't working very well. They always seem to make their saving throw. He's frightened by what? Roaring thunder, this can make things get pushed back, so. Get him somehow. The explosive arrow didn't do a whole lot of exploding there. We should kill this one, make him go away. Engage. Engage? Why not? What's the issue here? And take advantage of a target mobile frighten. Whatever. Freeze in the way. Unleash him. Let's unleash a fireball up here.
Victory awaits.
Buried, fine. Distracting shot. Strike. It's very distracting.
No time to waste.
The blade will not bend. Coming through.
What the hell was that? Arrow of many targets. There. He's charmed. He won't attack Gimpy anymore. Can't move. Then why does it tell me I can't have movement then? Giving me mixed messages there. Stage fright. I'll give him a disadvantage on attacking now.
Death is but a word away.
Let's see. It's a level 2 spell. Shatter will work. We're standing close enough together, right? Yes, they are. A lot of hit points I just noticed. Rush attack. Let's see. Oh, now we can use the Howl of the Dead. Numbs all the nearby creatures. First, he made a saving throw. Sure. Distracting melee first. Distracted.
On the victor's path. No time to waste.
You'd be able to heal everybody. Nope. Too far away. Good call. Frightened. Still don't know why he's frightened. Something they're doing. Lays all up into melee range and push him over the edge. Maybe. Smack him first. Distracting strike. Or and see if this will kill you.
Psionic detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like
Grease gone. Grease is gone. And of course, you know, the nice thing about that shove is they all end up down here. So. Well, not all of them. There's two still up on the bridge there. What's this? Psionic Ward Armor. Psionic Ward. If the item detects that the wearer is Gith, they have resistance to psychic damage. When the wearer succeeds on a saving throw against a spell, they regain 1 to 4 hit points. It's nice medium armor, but... Look at Will's wearing. These bracers. Quicken Mage Hand. You can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action. Strength on the saving throws +1. Telekinesis. Orders. That goes to Impy. This one too. See what the Royal Orders are. Do has been asked of you. Stop the interlopers. Take back what is mine, else your punishment will be severe. Like death? By order of your queen. Hell is strong. Okay, looks like we're gonna need a short rest. That'll help. Okay, so on we go.
Don't wait. The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us.
Barricade. What's this doing? Baldur's Gate. So, say here just in case. So, or not. This is why we do this. While you may not be able to return, make sure you to tie up any loose ends before advancing. Go.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Look, magic. So I'm guessing that's the end of Act 2, I would believe.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
She's got issues. Just a few.
Let us make camp before the sun yields to the stars.
Oh, now what's Gimpy gonna do?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Where are you guys going now?
If not over, then through.
Needs more scenery.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
What are you doing on spells?
Your next break is in 1 hour.
With magic.
Like we're doing a long rest. Okay. Oh, he actually wants to talk to me. The elf, rogue, whatever, vampire. Who was that?
What path lies before me?
Okay, well, I am going to take a quick break. Need to get up, get some water, stretch my legs, that kind of thing. And when we get back, we will talk to him and see what he has to say. So anyway, I'll be back shortly. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoyed the dog video.